Hello there. I wanted to welcome everyone back to my study, but this particular time that we're meeting for a much different reason than over the last few weeks. We've been trying to preach and teach and then post those sermons and teachings to YouTube so you can have access to them, and I appreciate all the encouragement. I appreciate the opportunity to do that. But this video is for a different reason. Lord willing, this coming Mother's Day, we're going to try to meet at the church for a church service. Actually, 2 church services. And I have written a letter to you as a member of West Follett Baptist Church, and you're going to be receiving a copy of this letter. But I wanted to do a video reading this letter so you could access it that way as well. But this letter is entitled Returning Safely to WLBC. So I'm going to read this letter and make some comments, and hopefully we can work this out to where we can safely meet and have worship together. I have written, unfortunately, over the last several weeks, we have not been able to meet and worship together due to COVID-19. But this coming Sunday, May 10th, 2020, we are once again going to meet for corporate worship at WLBC. However, our time of worship is going to look much different than at our last meeting, which is the reason for this letter. As the pastor, I would like to lay out the process that we will follow as a church from the parking lot to the sanctuary and back to the parking lot. It is our desire to keep everyone safe and to put you in an environment that will allow you as safely as possible to attend the church. So what I'm going to do I've got 7 or 8 things here I want to share with you and read to you. But it's so we can get safely from the time you park in the parking lot of the church into the sanctuary and then back out of the sanctuary to your car. And as I say, to do this in a safe manner. The process will be as follows to do that. Once you arrive at the parking lot of the church, the only doors that you will be able to enter will be the main sanctuary doors, the big white doors. These doors will be standing open until the scheduled time of the service so that you will not have to touch the doorknobs. If you have a key to one of the other doors, please do not use it. Please enter at the main sanctuary doors where everyone else will be entering. The only restrooms that will be available will be the ones in the hall behind the sanctuary. Please refrain from going into the basement of the church, Sunday school rooms, offices, or fellowship hall areas. Once inside the sanctuary, this is the second one. Once inside the sanctuary, you will notice that every other pew will have a sign on it asking you not to sit in that pew. If you come with your family, please sit with your family since you can sit close together. So if you come and you feel safe enough to come and want to come, when you walk into the sanctuary, you'll notice that only every other pew on both sides is available to be sat in. All the others are marked off and asking you to go to the next pew. So only every other pew will be open on either side of the church. And as the last of that said, if you come with your family, please sit with your family since you can sit close together. You've been in the house with them. You've been sitting in the living room with them. If you come with your family, just sit right together so those who are not a part of your family can maintain their safe space. The third thing is this. The worship service itself will look much different. The service will consist of a time of prayer, of song, and message. Those who study this virus, the COVID-19 virus, are asking the churches not to have choir or any congregational singing. Therefore, we will have individuals doing the singing, and then I will bring the message. So we won't be doing choir, we won't be doing congregational singing, just for folks' safety. The fourth thing, concerning giving, the offering plates will be set up at the back of the church. They will not be passed around. Either on your way in or on your way out, if you wish to do so, you can place your offering in one of the two plates that will be available on either side of the church as you come in the door. They will be sitting at the top of the steps. The fourth thing, leaving the church is also going to be much different. The main sanctuary doors will be reopened so that you don't have to touch the doorknobs on your way out. And you will be asked to start at the back of the church, and one pew at a time exit the sanctuary. Once you have exited the sanctuary, you're asked not to linger at the doors of the sanctuary so others can exit safely as well. So we'll leave one pew at a time as we leave. One pew will go out, another pew till it's emptied out. The sixth thing, worship times are also going to be different. And I want everyone to take note of this. The worship times are going to be different. There will be 2 morning services so that you can have plenty of room to sit apart from people. That's why we're going to do this. Those who sit on the piano side of the church, if you sit on the side of the church where the piano is, you will come at 10 o'clock. If you sit on the side of the church where the organ is, you will come at 11:30. So just keep that in mind. If you sit on the side of the church that the piano is on, you come at 10. If you sit on the side of the church where the organ is, you will come at 11:30. There will be no Sunday school until the time it is deemed appropriate for us to do so. There will be only the morning services until the time is deemed appropriate for us to add to these meetings. The seventh thing, cleaning between the services. Between the services, some volunteers will be asked to stay and wipe down the pews and bathrooms. And that's pretty much everything that's in the letter. I want to read you just this last section that I placed in it, just as notes and other things that I have read. I have a note here to please be sure to bring your Bible with you to church. The Bibles and the hymnals that are normally in the back of the pews will not be there. They will be gone. So make sure you bring your Bible with you when you come. The state recommendations for returning to the church are as follows, and these were taken from Channel 8 News this past Friday, which would have been May the 1st. And here's their recommendations for returning to church. No one over 65 should attend. No shaking hands or hugging. No shared food or communion. 50% capacity controls. Everyone should wear a face mask. You do what you will with those first ones. I do want to encourage everyone to wear your face mask. If you're planning on coming, wear some kind of a face mask, a bandana, one of the surgical masks, something. We want to encourage you to do that, just for other people's safety. You say, well, I'm not worried about getting it. Well, other people are. Just for other people's safety, please do that. If you have any questions, my number is on this letter that you will be receiving, and also my email address. But I just wanted to send this out to you, and I'm hoping that you will get the letter, be able to go over that with your family, make a prayerful decision about coming. I do hope to see you Mother's Day, Sunday morning.